All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I want every one of you, please be patient till the end of the class. I will cover both botany as well as zoology completely. And I'm really happy to share that, the TSPSC batch, more than 32 people, qualified the JL, all got postings as well. Tomorrow evening, we will give the result. I will announce the results and I'll show to all of you. And there are more than 9 people cracked the DL. Okay. So 4 people in the botany, 3 people in the zoology, 1 person in the microbiology, and 1 person in the biotechnology. In the microbiology, there are only 2 posts are there. Among the 2 posts, our student got 1 post. Even in the biotechnology, also, there is only 2 posts are there. Our student got the 1 post. Okay. So now I want, especially I'm telling to all the people, if you don't read and if you don't spend maximum amount of the time on your preparation, it is extremely impossible to crack the exam. I used to observe many people, they will be super active up to 1 month or 1.5 months. After that, they will completely vanished. So for those kind of people, I'm telling you, you cannot crack the exam even in the dreams also. It is not like disappointing you, but you have to work extremely harder. The first point, when our exam will happen? Will our exam will happen in the April or May? In the notification also very clearly mentioned that the exam will be either April or May. 99.99% the exam won't happen in the April also. 99.99% the exam may happen in the month of the May. Why? Because suppose if the election code comes, see, before the election code only this particular exams has to be completed. But mostly, friends, it won't happen in the April. April, though it never happened. In the May, I believe that it will happen in the end, last week of the May only. All right, now we got that point. Now, but I have prepared this timetable only for the 60 days. First, let me tell you how you have to plan and what books to be followed. The people really follows dedicatedly, you will surely get the job. Okay, because in the DL there are good number of posts are there. If you put little extra effort, you can crack the exam very surely. So listen, I am writing few units, that is, listen every one of you: cell biology, molecular biology, genetics, listen everyone, biochemistry, okay, ecology. Okay. Now everyone listen. These 5 units will be combined with botany and zoology people along with the CSR and the set batch only for these two, because the syllabus is absolutely same. Not even a single percent of the different for the botany people, I am telling for the botany people. Okay. This is a combination of the botany and zoology. Okay, listen. Plant physiology chapter, number 6th chapter, number 7th chapter, immunology chapter, number 8th chapter. I'm including botany and zoology, and I'm telling you, no need to get confused. Botany people only watch the understand botany chapters only. Zoology people watch only zoology only. Developmental biology, evolution, human physiology. Okay. So remember my words. All the botany people, cell biology, molecular biology, genetics, biochemistry, ecology, plant physiology. These 6 units will be combined with the CSR people only, and you will be taught CSR level itself, because the questions will come extremely difficult level. Whereas for the zoology people, I am drawing with little blue color one. For zoology people, cell biology, molecular biology, genetics, biochemistry, ecology, immunology, developmental biology, evolution, and human physiology. This also will be included with the CSR people only. Now, for zoology people exclusively, I'm talking about for zoology people, chordates, non-chordates, histology. These 3 are starting from the 7th March onwards. Madam will take entirely through the app itself, the new batch for these 3 units will start. Remaining every single unit I will cover. This is starting from the 7th March. For the botany people, from unit 1 to 5, listen every one of you. I am talking about the mycology, phycology, listen, mycology, phycology, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, biodiversity and resources. These 5 units will be starting from the 7th March, which is absolutely separately. Timings we will confirm in the WhatsApp groups. So remember all of you very correctly. Please don't ask me multiple times. I'm making it very, very clear. For zoology people, immunology, developmental biology, evolution, human physiology, ecology, biochem, cell bio, molecular biology, genetics. All will happen in the CSR batch only. You will get the entire information only through the app in this batch only. Whereas for zoology people, card dates, non-card dates, histology, you will get all the updates via WhatsApp only. Your batch will be created from the 7th March onwards. You will get all the classes through the app. I hope everyone clear. For the botany people, mycology, phycology, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm, angiosperm, biodiversity, resource and conservation will start from the 7th March via app only, and all the information will be communicated for these courses or these chapters only through the WhatsApp group. Okay. Now everyone please say yes or no. Is it clear everyone? Or having any confusion about the batch? Later we will discuss our syllabus analysis very clear. Clear everyone? Please confirm me quickly. Quickly. Everyone, great. Who is this number 81097? Can you please say the number, name? Please keep your names, by that I can remember very clearly. All right, no point of getting confused. Okay, and now I am going to highlight one very important aspect to all of you. Listen to me quickly. Now, in our previous Telangana batch, I told you, right, there are 19 students who qualified the written test. 19 students. In botany and zoology, I'm talking 19 students who qualified the written test. 19 students went to the interview. Out of 19 students, friends, only 12 students got qualified the demo and interview. Why? Because in the demo and interview, they are not at all asking even a single question also, your JL level and your DL level. All the questions are asking exclusively the net level. One woman, she's from zoology. They have asked the entire questions from the endocrine system and cardiovascular system. Extreme depth they have asked. For one woman, photosynthesis she has given. Complete depth of the photosynthesis they have asked. See, how much important your written test is, friends, that much important your interview especially. Many people are losing in the interview. Why? Because they are not preparing the concept extremely depth. Why I am teaching the concepts extremely depth? Okay. What is the meaning of not having any interview? Depending on the written test only, they will take it off. If that is the thing, it is really happy for you. But whatever it may be, but trust me, they won't select in that way. No, Anjanelu. You remember my words. During this time of a certificate verification also, might be you are having a normalized interview where they will ask the questions. If the interview was not there, you are extremely happy. But trust me, during the time of certificate verification also, they will raise the questions. Because many students will qualify this one, right? And they no, Anjanelu, you have to consider. They have clearly mentioned, right? 1:2. So after the interview, compulsory, there will be at least a normalized interview, because they can't scrutinize the applicants exclusively based on the written test, because written test is not completely sufficient to scrutinize them. So compulsory, they will follow the other method, even though whether the method is there or not, but you have to learn extreme depth of the concept. See, botany people, what I observed is, listen, botany people, I have very clearly observed 6 to 10 units, all the questions are from the net level. All the questions. Unit 1 to 5, all the questions are BSc and MSc level. please don't say that the questions are from the intermediate level. Okay. The questions are always beyond that level. You stop reading completely Telugu Academy books of the intermediate level. You have to focus on the Telugu Academy books of up to MSc level. Okay. And anyway, I will share the PPT. When it comes to the zoology, except card dates and non-card dates and histology, remaining every question are the net based. So zoology people also has to work extremely harder with respect to the depth of the concept. So now let me quickly come to the conclusion right now. See friends, now what kind of books to be followed? I believe you all people are reading certain Telugu Academy books. Whatever the books you are reading, I don't oppose any one of you. But you remember, along with the PPT, for botany people I'm talking, I will send all the soft copies for all the 10 units. Along with the PPT, I will send soft copies for the botany people. It is 100% sufficient. But for the zoology people, you require extreme depth. So I am requesting you take the books compulsory from me. It is not about the price I am talking. It is always about the quality content that you are getting from that particular books. Otherwise, I don't encourage any one of you to take the books unnecessarily. If I believe PPT is sufficient, I will tell you study in the PPT only, enough for you. So, but for the zoology, the standard level of questions that they're asking, it is different. So that's why you require the books compulsory. You please take from me. But botany people, PPT and soft copies is I am using the word 100%, 100% sufficient for all of you. Okay, so the others are who will start from the March 5th, 1 to 5 units. That PPT itself will help you 90%. All right. So now I'm focusing on common units for all of us. That is the molecular biology, biochemistry, cell biology, then followed by the ecology. Now, listen, how to read different units. I'm going to tell you in a quick plan, very quick plan. Now, every one of you have patience and listen to me for 15 to 20 minutes continuously. Just listen to me. So friends, let's start the preparation of, we have 60 days are in our hand. Okay. So out of 16 days, remember, whether a botany student or the zoology students, you have to focus on minimum of 9 units and maximum of 10 units. Suppose, trust my words, even though you read 8 units, you can't crack the exam. I'm telling you very clearly. Even though you read 8 units, you can't crack the exam. It is impossible. Minimum 9 units, maximum 10 units, you have to read compulsory for the exam. So I will quickly tell you molecular biology, genetics, biochem is a little part, but very important. In the botany, they have mentioned a little part. In the zoology, they have mentioned a maximum amount of the biochemistry, including the protein, lipids, carbohydrates also they mentioned. It was not there in the botany syllabus. Molecular biology, genetics, biochemistry, ecology, cell biology. Every one of you, please listen to me. rDNA technology. Friends, this is exclusively a common portion for the botany and zoology. Why they have mentioned this common syllabus in the botany and zoology? What is the reason? Because it comes under the applied. It comes under what? Applied sciences. So when I use the word applied sciences, you all comes under the life sciences. Because why they did not give core botany? Why they did not give core zoology? Why they have all added all this? Because the teacher who is teaching for the degree level, she or he should have the knowledge up to PG level. That is the reason they have added this syllabus. They added these units in your syllabus. That is very clear. Now, how to read these units first I will tell you. Later I will tell you separate units for the zoology, separate units for the botany very clearly. Now, listen all the students very clearly. Within the span of 25 days, you people has to cover all these units compulsory. Compulsory means compulsory. So in this, I'm requesting you compulsory practice this. Don't neglect my words. Molecular biology 7 days, genetics 6 days, biochemistry 6 days. You keep the target. Ecology, cell biology, and rDNA technology. You keep 12 days of target. Only this many days. 12 days of target. Now, let me explain to all the students how to read every single unit very elaboratively, every single unit. So number one, I'm telling you molecular biology. I'm requesting you first understand me. If you look into your TSPSC paper, how many number of questions asked from the molecular biology? In the JL paper also, I'm DL paper also, I'm saying in the DL paper, they asked more than 7 questions in the DL paper. In the JL paper, they have asked more than 8 questions from the molecular biology, including botany as well as the zoology I'm talking about. In fact, in the botany, they have asked more than 8 questions. Zoology, they asked only 7. But this is one of the most unique topic. Now, how to read this topic? For this topic, listen all the students. My PPT is 100% sufficient. I am using the word 100%. You no need to touch even 1 point also extra, 1 book also extra. It is 100% sufficient for all of you. Now you listen to me. What kind of questions we are getting here? In the JL and DL, we got the questions from enzymes. We got the questions from rules. We got the questions from processes. This is the only 3 ways we got the question. We also got the question from the antibiotics. We got the question directly from the antibiotics. Now, friends, what you people to read? I believe that most of the people did not watch the recorded classes of the molecular biology, some previous students. But very shortly, I will teach the molecular biology once again. But once the entire syllabus get over, then only I will teach this. Now, all the students listen. How to read? I kept 7 days of target for every student to read this molecular biology. So now you listen. You bifurcate the 7 days into replication for 2 days, transcription for 2 days, translation for 2 days, gene regulation for 1 day. Now, every day. Now, friends, this is the most important statement I am going to tell. Even though I teach so depth of the concept, even though I teach so basic of the concept, if you people did not prepare for the exam, you never qualify. I know most of them are working teachers. Most of them are working engaged in some other government jobs. But this is the last and final chance for all of you. If you don't put your effort on your preparation, how much ever effort I may keep, it is waste. It completely goes into the vein. So you remember, if you are having a 3 hours of classes, apart from 3 hours, you have to study 5 hours. I'm not pricing the Telangana students who got the job, but trust me, for Telangana students, I used to take the class from 10:30 p.m. to the morning 5 a.m. also. I have taken many Sundays and many Saturday, but every student used to attend. But here I can't take to your batch because your batch size only very small. There the batch size is 150 students are there. You people are not even 10. But I will compulsory put extra effort for all of you in terms of the question solving. Now, so 3 hours of classroom, 5 hours is your study hour. So listen how to study. 2 hours you have to do the study hour. I will explain that also how to do it. Don't worry. 2 hours you have to put on studying, 1 hour exclusively for the revision, and 1 hour exclusively for the practicing the question. Now, I know very well, most of the students, you people never understand from where I have to solve the practice question, which level of the practice questions I have to solve. So you no need to take any tension at all. From the March 10th onwards, for botany or and zoology people, we will only conduct the practice session every single day. That me and another madam and another sir, total 3 people will solve all the syllabus along with the previous year questions as well as the practice questions also. You keep it in your mind. From the overall syllabus, we will solve 1500 questions, especially for botany, and 1500 questions, especially for the zoology. Now, what is your ultimate goal? Your ultimate goal, 2 hours you have to read the concept completely. Always remember, revision is the true mother of learning. The more number of times you revise, then only you will become expert. You have to read, you have to revise 1 hour. Then you don't practice anything. You just watch the 1 hour of the previous session, whatever we are doing in the YouTube. Just watch that, and I will provide the PDF of that particular questions to all of you. You just follow only the practice questions and PYQ. They are 200% sufficient for your level. Every single question will come from there only. An example I'm telling you, friends, if 150 questions are coming in your question paper, I am giving you 200% of guarantee. Minimum of 125 and maximum of 135 questions will come from the area whatever we are discussing only. But that everything depends on how effectively you remember. Okay. So now you listen. For the molecular biology, I told to all the students to allocate 7 days. Now you listen. 2 days for replication, 2 days for transcription, 2 days for translation, 1 day for gene regulation. Now, for the only replication, how many hours you are having? 10 hours. Correct, na? Now, how to read? Listen, everyone. Keep the PPT with you and read the material whichever I have given. You no need to touch anything. Trust me, the question will come from the area whatever we are studying only. Now, how to study? Some students will say that, sir, even though I am a teacher, I am working in the junior lecturer or a degree lecturer in many colleges, and I have a extreme knowledge on the subject. But when it comes to the question solving, I don't solve the question. I am unable to solve the question. I will fail completely. What is the reason? Why you fail why you fail in answering the questions? There is only one reason, friends. You are not applying your knowledge. What is the meaning of application of a knowledge? Suppose they have asked a question in the exam, which of the following proteins not involved in the cell cycle regulation? This is the question. Which of the following protein not involved in the cell cycle regulation? Option A is the CDK protein. Option B is the cyclin protein. Option C is the CDK and cyclin protein. Everyone remember, option D is growth factors. Option E is all of the above. Now, can any one of you please tell me what is the answer? Quickly, don't take too much of time. The question asked is, which of the following is not involved in the cell cycle regulation? What will be the answer? Sorry, which will be involved majorly? Undoubtedly, friends, CDK and no, I am not asking the question which is involved. I am asking the question, that is what I am telling you. Which is not involved, I am asking. Not. Don't be hurry. I am asking which is not involved. See how confusing the options are. I am asking you a question which is not involved. Which is not involved. Sankirtana, tell me the answer. Pragna, Anjanelu. Undoubtedly, friends, CDK is required for the cell cycle. Yesterday only, we discussed the concept. Yesterday evening only, right? CDK and cyclins are required. What is the use of the growth factors in the cell cycle regulation? See, again, some people has given answer as all of the above. If all of the above is the answer, which indicates that all the 4 options are correct. A, B, C, D, all 4 options are correct. That is also wrong. The correct answer is option D. So friends, this is what we can call application of the knowledge. How you can apply your knowledge? You can apply your knowledge on given question only with practice. So I will take care of that particular practicing. I will put more effort in solving more number of practice questions to all of you. And what is your job? Your job is to watch those classes regularly without having confusion. Then how to read it, friends? Suppose replication concept you are going to read for 2 hours. What you are going to do is, listen everyone. First, you should have a good concept. I observed as students that they don't have any conceptual knowledge. They will directly go and solve practice questions. They will think that they will crack the exam. You never crack the exam. In the JL and DL, every student remember, especially DL, 70% of the questions will appear from the concept itself. You no need to read also. Sorry, you no need to memorize them also. For that reason, you have to focus on the concept compulsory. See, suppose if they ask you a question, the fundamental difference between the eukaryotic DNA replication and a prokaryotic DNA replication. What is the fundamental difference? Tell me. every one of you answer, where is the location of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic DNA replication? The fundamental difference is what? Only the location. In prokaryotes, it is exclusively happen in the cytoplasm. In eukaryotes, it is exclusively happens in the nucleus. So what kind of questions we will get in the exam? The questions from the locations, which are from the differences. So when you are reading the replication from 2 hours, you just focus on the differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic DNA replication. Similarly, when you are reading the concept of the transcription, you have to read the fundamental differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic transcription you have to read. When you are reading the translation, you have to read the fundamental differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic. And finally, when you are reading the operon, you please try to read positive gene regulation, negative gene regulation of the operon. No need to focus on anything extra. So read the concept and revise for 1 hour and see the previous year question session, whatever I am doing in the YouTube. That is 100% sufficient. And in this particular class, I am not at all telling to all of you what you have to read in exact concept, because I already told you multiple times which unit, what you have to cover. I have told you 4 or 5 times. I am telling you how many hours you have to focus on. That is molecular biology. You focus on 7 days. Let's quickly come to the tough unit for all of you, 6 hours. See, I observed most of you are good in the plant physiology. Sorry, most of you are good in the human physiology, zoology people. Most of botany people are good in the plant physiology. If you look into your syllabus, in the human physiology only they have included the biochemistry. In the plant physiology only they have included the biochemistry. Why? Because the biochemistry will comes under the category of a physiology. And you believe my words very clearly, you are going to get minimum of 6, maximum of 7 questions only from this concept. 100%. I observed many students, they tend to neglect this concept. Now, how you people do read is, again, for the biochemistry, my PPT itself 100% sufficient. You don't need to touch even a single thing also. You do one thing. For entirely 2 days, you read only carbohydrate metabolism pathways, only PPTs. Don't read anything. Immediately watch the recorded class or live class of the question session. Enough. You don't get any question beyond that. I am giving you the guarantee. Then for the proteins and enzymes and amino acid, remember my words, you keep the target of 4 days. Because friends, if you get a tough question, you don't get the tough question from the carbohydrate metabolism. You are going to get the tough question exclusively from this enzymes, proteins, and amino acids only. And you people will feel very difficulty with the enzymes. In the DL paper, they have asked the question about the inhibition. They have asked the question about the Michaels-Menten equation. So, but I will teach you little extra depth itself. By that, whatever the question that may appear in the exam, you will 100% crack that. So friends, you just read 6 days for the biochemistry. That too depends on the PPT. There is no point of reading anything extra. Now, cell biology. So for the botany and zoology people, it is extremely easy, friends. The cell biology, you have to focus only on the 4 days. Now you remember what kind of questions every time we are getting in the cell biology. One is the matching question. Second one is the statement question, only from one concept, that is called as cell cycle regulation. We are going to expect the question, especially from the cell cycle regulation, experimental based question. In the TSPSC DL paper also, you got the question from the experimental based only. Okay. Now you listen. What you do is, friends, organelles is very easy. Listen to me. When you are reading the cell organelles, you keep 2 days. Whichever the cell organelles I have mentioned in this PPT, you only read these cell organelles. Please do not touch any other cell organelles. Remember what you have to focus on? You have to focus on structure. You have to focus on functions. I don't know whether you have seen anyone seen the TSPSC DL paper or not. They asked the questions from enzymes, and deficiency diseases that are occurring from the deficiency of those enzymes. This they have asked the question specifically in the enzymes. They have specifically raised a question from the transposon. Specifically, they raised the questions from heterochromatin and euchromatin. In the cell biology, we are already starting that particular class. You have to focus on all these compulsory. How important it is. You read 2 days and you strictly follow the PPT itself. For your level, it is sufficient. Then, which is the toughest question in the entire cell biology? Anyway, friends, you are going to get one question compulsory from mitosis and meiosis. Trust me, you get a direct question, very direct question, straightforward question. And which question will be tougher question? Undoubtedly, the tough question from the cell cycle regulation. You never get the question which is direct. You will always get the question from the indirect. And you strictly dependent on the PPT, friends. You are going to answer the question damn surely from the cell cycle regulation. You know why I am pressurizing you to read these kind of topics is most of the people like you who are preparing for the DL exam, they won't read this cell cycle regulation. They will just read the mitosis and meiosis and they will just leave it off. But friends, remember my statements. This is the type of a concept. If you answer this question, your rank will be always varied from others to others. That's why you should always answer the questions from the difficult topics which cannot be attended by other student. That is important here. And friends, from the cell biology, minimum 8-10 questions we will get. For the botany and zoology people, it is extremely easy topic. Now, the very common topic that every student has to study is the genetics ecology. Friends, how important the concept of genetics? Very important, 6 to 8. Now, I will tell you one unique statement to all of you. What is that unique statement? At least in the chapter of molecular biology, there is a no point of understanding. See, listen. In case of a molecular biology, you have to memorize also and you have to understand also. It's a kind of a difficult unit. But friends, if you look into the topic of a genetics, remember it is only depending on the understanding because every question is a conceptual question. If you look into the TSPSC DL paper, there are nearly 7 to 8 questions came. Trust me, every student can answer the 7 to 8 questions directly. One question they have given from the structural and numerical alteration in the exam. They have asked a direct question from the duplication. They have asked 2 questions from the mutations. They have asked the question which is a diagrammatic based. There are 2 questions they have given only from the diseases. Only from the diseases. They have given one question from the dihybrid cross. They have given one question from the extra Mendelian principles, that is the pleiotropy. That's all they have asked. And here also, if you read the PPT 100%, it is extremely sufficient to answer any kind of a question. I encourage to keep minimum 4 to 5 days for this particular genetics. Minimum. And strictly read the PPT and watch the classes, whatever I am solving. See, whenever we are discussing the question solving, I never include the DL and JL people in the CSIR. Separately, you will be having a session, question solving session for botany people separately, zoology people separately, the question solving session. We will solve extreme depth exactly based on your DL level. You will get all the questions very easy. Then I can say one of the biggest unit, that is the ecology. See, friends, from the ecology, both botany students as well as the zoology students are going to get 8 to 10 questions. 8 to 10 questions they will get. It is one of the biggest unit. And I will tell you one simple point. In the ecology, 20% of the concept to be remembered. Only 20%. Only just 20%. What about the remaining 80% of the concept? Remaining 80% of the concept to be understood completely. Remember, what is the meaning of understood? Suppose example, there is a concept called as habitat and niche. You understand what exactly niche, how the niche is different from the habitat, gas principle, and try to memorize that. It is 100% sufficient. Now you listen. For this, if you rely on the PPT, you are doing a biggest blunder mistake. I will give you the wonderful PDF for all of you. That PDF plus PPT you read, I am giving you the 2000% assurance. One question also won't go beyond the level, the PDF, whatever I am giving you and the PPT. Okay. Not even a single question also. But this is big unit. During the time of preparation also, you try to keep 7 days for this minimum. Because friends, here we have to start from organism. We have to study the habitat and niche. We have to study population ecology, where you can expect the numerical question. We have to study community ecology. We have to study ecological succession. We have to study applied ecology. We have to study the biodiversity also. Very broad unit it is. For me, for teaching only, it will take nearly 9 to 10 days completely. So my friends, you have to read extremely depth ecology. I'm sincerely requesting friends, especially at least botany people are having little bit good idea about the ecology, but most of the zoology people do not have a greater depth idea about the ecology. My sincere request to start the ecology very depth. And trust me, maybe from March 7th or 8th, ecology will start. In that, I will teach extreme depth of the ecology. PDF that I will give you as a notes, PPT that I will teach you in the class, and the question which I will solve in the YouTube. You will get 100% of the questions from there itself. And I am not focusing you right now which topic you have to focus on, which topic you have to study. Anyway, I will tell you before starting the lesson elaboratively. Right. These are all the common topics for the botany as well as the zoology. Now, first, I will quickly go to the zoology and I will come back to the botany immediately. Hold on the line itself. Now, if you look into the evolution, very important unit, friends, 6 to 8 questions will appear. All the zoology students remember my words. Here, you will get the question from one question directly from evolution of human, one numerical compulsory from Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, one question from geological timescale, and another question from theories of evolution. And if they give little bit difficult question, there is a possibility that they will give the question from phylogenetic tree. Once again, every zoology student remember evolution of human, Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, geological timescale, theories of evolution, Lamarckism, Darwinism, phylogenetic tree. Friends, apart from these 5 topics, there is no other question that you will expect in this particular evolution. So, in this particular theories only, we will include convergent evolution, divergent evolution, adaptive radiation, homologous, analogous organ. We will include here itself. So easy it is. I will teach this entire unit in 6 days itself. I'll teach elaboratively. The question will come directly from there. But you put more effort in practicing the questions that I will provide for all of you. Now, friends, the toughest units for the zoology students, cardates, human physiology, as well as the immunology. These 3 units are said to be the toughest units. What is the reason? Cardates, you get more questions. Human physiology, you will get more questions. Immunology, you will get more questions. If I tell you simple words to all of you, in your DL zoology paper or JL zoology paper, highest number of questions will come from human physiology. Toughest questions will come from the immunology. Toughest questions. Number 1, number 2, number 3 is the cardates. So my request to every student in our batch, whomever is studying, you have to give special preference for human physiology and immunology. I observed many people feel so difficulty of immunology. There is no point of feeling difficulty. You listen my lessons very correctly. Immunology, I am giving you special assurance. You don't touch the book. You follow my 100% of PPT and solve the questions. I am giving you assurance that the question won't go beyond that level, because this is the exact copy paste of the syllabus of the CSR net. You go and see the syllabus of the CSR net itself. This is just copy paste syllabus of that, as well as developmental biology. Same, this is also a copy paste of the CSR net life sciences syllabus. And in the developmental biology, I'll tell you one advantage. For zoology people, they have not mentioned extreme depth. They are majorly focusing on birds, insects, and they're especially focusing on the placentation. Apart from that, they are focusing on the gametogenesis, they are focusing on the fertilization, they are focusing on the cleavage, they are focusing on the gastrulation. This topic is not difficult topic, but it is a time consuming topic. For me to teach this small topic only will take 14 to 15 classes. That much big they are. So, but you have to read extreme depth of them, you can score. I can also tell you most of the zoology background students, they can't answer the questions from developmental biology, especially from cleavage and gastrulation. When you people can answer these questions, friends, again, that will be a greatest advantage for you people only. That's why whichever the topics I will suggest, human physiology, developmental biology, ecology, cardates, immunology. These five are your strength topics where other students cannot attempt maximum number of questions. But if you attempt maximum number of questions in this, trust me, your rank is secure. You are going to crack that. And cardates, non-cardates, histology will be discussed again completely with madam. In the starting day only, I think non-cardates is completed, right? Sankirtana, what is completed last? Cardates or non-cardates? Aruna? I think, madam, I think she completed non-cardates, right? Non-cardates, right? So she will start with the cardates and histology. Everything will happen through the app itself. At the end, she will do the non-cardates. And madam will solve, no, cardates or non-card. Yeah, madam will solve minimum 600 questions from the March 10th onwards, only in these 3 units. Minimum 600 questions. Remaining 900 to 1000 questions, I will solve exclusively from the remaining all the units up to platyhelminthes. All right, all right, all right. She will cover everything. All right. Okay. That is for the zoology people. Now I'm telling you final thing for all of you. From the March 7th, Anjanelu, Aruna, Sankirtana, every one of you, please remember, whomever in the zoology, from the March 7th onwards, you will be madam will be starting with the cardates histology. Okay. Now, once I finish cell biology and genetics, I will be starting for all of you immunology as well as the ecology simultaneously. Immunology and ecology will be simultaneously. Apart from this, madam classes will happen in a new batch. Only zoology people can attend. In the immunology, ecology, I will add you in the CSR batch itself. Apart from this, every single day you are having 30 to 45 minutes question discussion on every single unit. If you want to watch the live, you can watch it. If you want to watch the recorded, you can watch it. Our target is April 27th. April 27th is the target. I will finish out of your 100% of syllabus, we will finish 97% of the syllabus completely. Completely, we will do it along with the question solving. Okay. Then this is the time that I want you people to put efforts. Now, what you do is, especially difficult topics, keep the PPT and follow the books, whichever I will refer to you. Only follow those books, because there only you will get the maximum content. You can't get this immunology content in a BSc book. You have to read up to MSc level, then only you will get it. Otherwise, you can't read that. So that's why strictly follow my books only, then it is 100% sufficient, and focus on the concepts correctly. All right. So we'll keep the target April 27th. It will be done completely. Okay. See, I have not asked the fees many people, and I'm not going to ask anymore. Okay. But I'll give you few days of time. I'm requesting every one of you has to pay compulsory. See, I thought many students 40 days without asking single rupee. Okay. Because even I did the same with the TSPSC also, because the people has to qualify the exam compulsory, because you are waiting for this exam from very long time, and I want every one of you to qualify the exam under any circumstances, right? So, but I've given a lot of time, and I will give the time up to March 5th. Everyone has to pay. Then only for the zoology people, I will send the material in the form of a hard copy for you. Then only I will give you the access to the mock test series also. Access to the mock test series also. Okay. So this is the thing. And please follow dedicatedly from the March 7th. card dates, histology, non-card dates. Remaining all the units I will cover in a very, very effective manner. Okay. Clear for zoology people? If you have any doubt, you ask me right now. Ask me right now. And listen, last and final word. Sankirtan, I am telling to you especially. Okay. And I don't know how you are doing your preparation, but I believe that, you are doing your preparation very nicely. But I want you to understand one very important point. That is, at least I want you to spend a dedicated preparation of 6 to 7 hours on the preparation. Otherwise, I am telling you, it is extremely difficult to crack the exam. You are having good talent, but I want you to be consistent in your preparation. Okay, Aruna, you also. Anyway, see, Anjanelu is the only one I can see every single class he will attend. Okay, at least he'll watch the recorded. I am not forcing any one of you to attend the live. Majorly focus on the record if you can't attend the live. All right. All right. Okay. So these 60 days are very crucial. Please ask me for any kind of a help. Starting from the chapter wise test, mock test, study material, anything, any kind of a help. You put your effort for 60 days very dedicatedly. I will help you. No problem. No problem. Please, Anjanel, you can leave. All right. That's all for now. Zoology people, please leave. Okay. Botany people, stay there. Okay. You zoology people can leave quickly. No problem in that. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Now, botany people, remember what is the toughest units in our botany syllabus? I want every one of you to understand what are the most toughest units in our botany. Every one of you listen to me. You will get it automatically. Okay. You will get everything in these separate groups. See, Anjanelo, I am always doing the PPTs. I always send the PPTs immediately within the fraction of seconds after the class. Whereas you will get the card dates, non-card dates, as well as the histology directly through the app itself. Okay. You will get automatic recorded. You can access multiple times. Okay. All right. Now tell me how many botany people are there? Chandrakala as well as, may I know the name? 8109718. What is the name? That's all. That's all. That's all. Okay, this one now. Okay, you get it. Okay, Ramesh. Okay, I got it, Ramesh. Okay, because I got confused. Now remember, for botany, what are the toughest units and most important units for us? Most important units. That is plant physiology, plant biotechnology, molecular biology, genetics, angiosperms, bryophytes, pteridophytes. Remember all of you. How many units are there? Pteridophytes, bryophyte, angiosperms, plant physiology, plant biotechnology, molecular biology, genetics. In the DL paper, I have sent to some people DL paper actually. If you look into the question paper correctly, from pteridophytes, bryophyte, angiosperms, from these 8 units, we got more than 80 questions. We got 80 questions, more than this 8 units only. So I am requesting all of you to give this special importance to these units. And most of Ramesh, are you there when I completed the plant physiology? I think you are there. Some people are not there when I have completed the plant physiology. From the March 7th, again, I will start the plant physiology for all of you. So I will cover plant physiology. Listen, everyone. I will cover the plant physiology, plant biotechnology. Okay. Plant biotechnology, genetics, molecular biology, cell biology, ecology, biodiversity, and resource conservation, which means from unit 5 to 10, all the 6 units, I will completely do it. Anyway, friends, we are doing the cell biology. I have completed the molecular biology already. So the people who did not, especially Chandrakala, I am requesting, I want you to compulsory watch the record of molecular biology. I have done before you joining only. See, by that we can save a lot of time. Okay. Then I will cover complete plant physiology live. See, after the cell biology and genetics is over, I will start the ecology, plant physiology simultaneously. Ecology as well as the plant physiology. Now, I will start the ecology and plant physiology simultaneously. Other sir will start pteridophytes and angiosperms simultaneously. So, pteridophytes and angiosperms separately. So again, you will be also having 3 hours of classes compulsory. Sometimes botany people will have 4 hours because botany syllabus is little bigger compared to the zoology in some units. Because friends, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperm, very big. If you look into bryophyte and pteridophyte, how many families they have given? They have given nearly 20 families in each. They have given 20 families in each. So that's the reason in order to cover that, we require minimum 3 to 4 hours of dedicated hours for teaching itself. So sir will teach very effectively bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm, angiosperms. The applied botany, where you will get maximum number of questions, that is unit 5 to 10, I will cover completely, including the rDNA technology also. So now I'm asking you one final question. Please tell me what time you want to attend the botany class. And that too, because in the evening, I will spend more amount of time. Now you tell me, you will be having two options. One is 9 to 10:30 p.m. for the especially bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperm, which is purely live through the app itself. If not, you are having only one option, that is 6 to 7 a.m. Because if I keep 6 to 7 a.m., sir cannot take, because I have to take 3 classes, sir has to take one class at least. So I feel if I keep the class at 9 to 10:30 p.m., can all of you attend easily? Sir will take minimum of 50 hours of classes, minimum. By that, we can cover complete 4 units. Ramesh, is it fine for you? Shankar, for everyone. You people can easily access it. Okay. And for you people, for botany people, along with the Sir PPT and my PPT, I will do I will give you the complete soft copies of the study materials. They are 99%, they are sufficient for all of you. All right. All right. So I'll see you again on Monday, March 7th onwards. Bryophytes, pteridophytes will be starting to all of your. Sir will decide exactly which topic is going to be start. Once the cell biology and genetics get over, I will start the plant physiology and ecology simultaneously. Okay. You just follow my classes dedicatedly and listen the question solving sessions also dedicatedly. I will give you the guarantee. I will take you to the, your successor. I will put my entire effort to give you the better result. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay, that's all for now. If you have any kind of a doubts, you can just drop a message. All right, all right, all right, all right. Many people are watching the recorded, it's not like discouraging. I don't know why. Compared to the Telangana or Andhra students, Andhra people are very, 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 very less enthusiastic towards their dream. I don't know, very less people will prepare. I really don't know why. In Telangana, even though there are 16 posts are there are more than 3,000 applications were there. And the people will prepare very dedicatedly. Anyway, that's not the matter for us. I want you people to work very dedicatedly because your posts are limited and competition is also limited. You have to take that advantage and you have to put efforts. All right. All right, that's all for now. I will see you in the next class. Okay, next class is on Monday. Thank you all of you. Thank you.